Driving on and making good progress. Opts for safety.
Bragantino really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pullet absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Rijkaard. Seedorf. Threads one in. He's having a shot! Zalewski. All played for Daron. De Ketelare. And he's had it nicked away. Pullet is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Vieira. Ronaldinho. Now it's Kaká. Ronaldinho. Chips it through. Zappacosta. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're off again. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Costa Curta. Kaká, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Looking to play him in. Ronaldinho gets into a good position. It's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Daron. And it's Zalewski. Pelé, looking for options for movement. He's got away. Shapes to shoot! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Seedorf. Ronaldinho plays it in. And he's there to clear it. Cleared away. Atalanta have the chance to go the other way. Zappacosta. Still just a single goal between the sides. Atalanta couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Spread out to the left. Pullet is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Zalewski. Kaka. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. De Roon turns back here, probably the best option. To Ketelara, and it's De Roon.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Scalvini. De Ketelara. De Roon. Now, what about a counter-attack? Zappacosta. De Roon. Ronaldinho is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Tries to pass it through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Maldini. Seedorf. He's looking wide. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
This is the time you need that pace.
And this is Pele. De Roon.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, this looks sharp. To Ketelara. To Ketelara! And that could come back to haunt them.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
1-0 as we head towards the end. Ronaldinho. The final 5 minutes. Time and again they are repelled. Rijkaard. I think we're just about done here. Oh, that's a key interception. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Scamacca coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 90. Viene sostituito con il numero 9.
Now it's Pullet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's intervened well there.
Bragantino can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Now it's Pele. And this is Ronaldinho. He's found the way through. He's got tall. And that may well be that. That is that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Pullet claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your final thoughts, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Riceveranno un simpatico omaggio.
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle of the park, combining the roles of number 10, central midfielder, defensive midfielder. Sometimes he's even sweeper, so watch out for those late attacking runs from deep. And don't be surprised if he gets himself on the score sheet too.
No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Bojan. Salah. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, it's played into the area. Oh, well played, well played. Has a look up and drives it forward. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Messi. Now it's Berbatov. Out to the right.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
He's had a shot! And that is wildly off target.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
And it's Berbatov, looking for a runner. It's come to nothing. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Berbatov. Oh, red, nice interception. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That is ended up in no man's land. Hullet. Casillas gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi is wide and looking to get onto this.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Berbatov. Here's a shot! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Threads one in. Collar! Collar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Howson. Oh, easy pickings there. Look at the space. Can he finish? It's there! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposite.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Milan have the chance to go the other way.
Milan clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Pull it. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's there to belt it away. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Oh, that's well spotted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Collar! He is just caressing the ball. Zanetti delivers. Nice interception, well timed. That has not gone well. Zanetti. Zanetti going full steam ahead down the left flank. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. So who's he going to be aiming for here? And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Mohamed Salah. That is good alertness. And the half-time whistle goes. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more.
Bragantino really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Oh, it's gone in!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 21, camisa 19, camisa 17, camisa 6. Deixando o campo para a entrada de...
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Messi receives it in a wide position. Cristiano Ronaldo. That pass has been well intercepted. Rui Costa. Nicely weighted ball. And he welcomes it in. The referee has given a corner. Corner number 2 then. Oh, what has happened here? Maldini is fouled. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played into space out wide. He is through here. Shot, surely! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Takes a shot! Milan get their 4th corner. Rui Costa with the short one. Real chance! And he's gone direct here. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And it's Rui Costa. Belletti. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great chance!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Mbappe. Belletti. Tries to pass it through. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Berbatov. Looking for the run. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, super find. Bale looking to get on the end of this. Otto gets it clear. And smartly reclaimed. And this is Ronaldo. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And this is Bale. Rui Costa can so cleverly bypass the press. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's intervened well there. Now that's well seen too. Belletti. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Messi. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Looking for options for movement. Out to the left it goes. Berbatov unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Bale. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get on the end of this? Now can they get it back? Corner. So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. No, he's just misjudged that one. Half an hour gone in the second half. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Bojan. Now, what about a counter-attack? Bojan. In by Bojan. That's a sharp pass. Good chance here! And the ball's come loose here. Mbappe. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's got the big chance! No mistake! And they've got their lead back. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Zanetti. Bojan. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's found the way. Chance for a shot! Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's going to have his name taken. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. And it's Berbatov. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Messi picks it up out wide, and he's certainly onside here. Rui Costa! Decent enough try.
Rui Costa just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe, Otto cuts it out. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Bojan takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bojan Kirkic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rui Costa is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Zanetti, and that is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge-of-your-seat encounter, and importantly, it offered the right result.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I see this guy, Romagnoli, as the latest in a line of fine Italian defenders, and he's very adept with his feet. This allows him to play, you know, all sorts of passes out from defence, but he also plays himself out of pressure and keeps everything moving. He's quite a cool character.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Vieira. Triol. Kaká. And it's Maldini. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pelé. Played out to the left flank. Caught offside that time. Knocks it into space. Yep, it's a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pull it. Now it's Pelé. This might spell danger. Oh, off the bar. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And he's gone looking for safety. Costa Curta. Cancellieri. Strong running down that left flank. Still goalless at the moment. Pellegrini. And he's forced to go back. Oh, good spread. Nicely weighted ball. Bullet is always looking to break lines. Basic. Lazio looking to pass their way through.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Pelé. Look at the space here. And the shots! They've scored! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Aos 24 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 18.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Isaacson. Great vision. Kaka.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Can he get it through? Oh, it's Seedorf. Well read, and the danger is averted. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, such a clever touch. And no, he's seen through all of that. And that's really well manoeuvred. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, can he get onto this? Seedorf. Here's Puyol. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Pass is just off target. And he's quick to get it clear again. It's Pele! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Pele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Hullet. And this is Pele! And this is Ronaldinho. Nice control. Ronaldinho touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? No mistake! 200! It's the goal they all came to see. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Cancellieri. Hullet. Can he spark a counter here? And it's been played through. Just the goalkeeper's a bit shot at goal! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Over to the left. Now, can they get him away? Oh, nice touch. Cataldi. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. Here's the start of the second half. Threads one in. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Now it's Marusic. Oh, that's neat. Tries the cross. Costa Curta can get it clear. Played back in. And he gets rid in a hurry. That's really well cleared. Oh, what has happened here? Marusic is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Costa Curta. Vieira. Looking to play him in. Tele providing an outlet on that flank. Lovely feet. And he shoots! Well, now it's decent chance! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's had a shot! Cataldi gets rid without sophistication. And here's Hullet. That's very neat. That has been slung wide. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
And he's picked it up out wide. Rijkaard with the clearance. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Nicely spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Cataldi, out to the left it goes. And it's Pellegrini. And it's Basic. Now it's Noslin, played out towards the right wing. Out towards the flank. Vecino. Seedorf. Vieira. Triol pokes it out wide. Seedorf. Well read, nice interception. Vecino, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Triol. Now Seedorf. And it's Vieira. Now Costa Curta. Seedorf. Triol. Vieira. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense, distributed tidily.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's looking wide. Hullet looking for options for movement. And this is Pele. Swept in.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Oh, super ball. Played out to the right. It's a good run down the right. Seedorf cuts out the pass. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Isaacson. Now this could be a chance. He's on it, can he get away? Now it's Noslin. Cataldi. That's a good ball out wide. Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Kaka. Pinches it off him. Marusic did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's a really well-measured ball. Isaacson. Very nicely done. Now it's Isaacson. Out to the right. Now that's a lovely exchange. Vecino looking tidy in possession here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And that's it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Pele picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And it was all yellow. What a sight it is here at the famous Estadio Azteca. Anyone out there not in one of those famous Club America shirts would feel almost naked here. Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, San Maxima, is an absolute nightmare for defences. He's got...
Takes a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Cleared away. Club America are looking to go forward now. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's a key interception. Quarter of an hour played. Dinks one through. Can he latch on to this? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Turns back here, probably the best option. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Costa Curta, he is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Pullet in acres of space out wide. He rises! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. But it's a poor one. And that has gone straight into touch. Alvaro Fidalgo. It's San Maxima. Alvaro Fidalgo. San Maxima. Now there's a fine ball. That has been slung wide. Pullet is always scanning the pitch for targets. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's a promising position. Kaka. Vieira. And this is Pullet. He has found the way through. And here's Pullet. San Maxima. He's a sharp little... It's Pele! Superb from Pele! He's got himself an absolute peach. You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on him, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Alvaro Fidalgo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. A probing pass. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Hullet. Hullet! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Maldini. Spread out to the left. Alvaro Fidalgo. The muscular approach does pay off here. San Maxima has been caught there, it's a foul.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Alvaro Fidalgo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ronaldinho.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Los jugadores ya están entrando al campo de juego.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
That's a good foot in there. That has not gone well. Kaká. Can he finish? He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Seedorf, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lofted in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Engages and forces him off the ball.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Pele under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Kaká. Great vision. And this is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He refuses to take the bait.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Can he get onto this? That's very neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's well spotted. Nicely aimed pass. No, that's been intercepted. Alvaro Fidalgo. And this is Ronaldinho. He's through, now is he in? He's had a shot! And he's heaved it away. Club America can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
Entrará al campo número 21.
Kaká. Pelé. Judge, surely! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And yes, it's him again. (3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he was quick to react. He won't be happy with that one. Pelé. Spread it left. Now it's Ronaldinho. He is through here. Aimed beyond the defence. Big chance! It's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Club America making consecutive changes here.
Cambio en el América. Número 28.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Saint-Maximin. And he's there to make the challenge. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Good ball over the top. And this is Hullet. Now, what about this cross? And that has been knocked clear. That's a throw. Now it's Ronaldinho. He is just caressing the ball. Saint-Maximin. Looking to go deep. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Club America truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Going for goal! And he couldn't keep it down. And it's Vieira. Seedorf. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Bragantino clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Kaká. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that's another good win of the ball. It's a really well-measured ball.